What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Shonen Showdown. I'm your host, Rob, and sitting to the right of me is
Rocko.
And today we're going to be talking about 7 deadly sins. Oh yes, Nanatsu and Taizai. We're going to be talking about Meliodas. We're going to be talking about we're going to be covering basically everybody in the series that matters in the main group. But today I want to cover basically who is the best member of the 7 deadly sins. You know, because we're not strictly only talking about their power and their prestige. We want to talk about their production as well, for missions as well. So, Rocko, starting with you, who is the best member of the 7 deadly sins?
Well, we're going to go with the best member. I take that as the one who has contributed the most to their cause. Mm-hmm. The one who also can hold themselves in a fight.
Ooh, okay.
And for that, I give it to Merlin.
Oh, man. No way.
I give it to Merlin.
No way. That's crazy.
Merlin's uses of magic are way beyond anyone else.
Yep.
That's a given.
Completely agree.
Her technologies that she's developed have helped them on multiple occasions. She's done that. She's been helping out almost every single member for the whole time. And then she's also basically got a whole kingdom under her.
Oh, I mean, goodness.
King Arthur's apprentice to her. And while he's the king of Camelot, he still listens to her.
Speak her resume.
There's all that. And
I also have Merlin, so this is amazing right now. I mean, we're talking about somebody that has infinite magic power. Can we talk about this? We're talking about somebody that can literally reuse spells that she's learned previously, right? Without expending any of her magic power. We're talking about somebody that has stopped herself from aging to basically satisfy her lust for her desire for learning more about magic. We're talking about somebody that has Escanor snobbling at her feet. We are talking about Merlin right now. She is a complete beast. She is the best member. And she also has a connection with the demons as well, which is just another little, Easter egg that we see that, I think his name is Meliodas, right? She has connection with, and, we don't really know the extent of, what that really means, but what we do know is that Grey Road and Fraudine were literally scared for their lives when they found this fact out. So Merlin is the best member, for sure. I'm glad that we both got sense, so that's great. Anybody else that has anybody else besides Merlin, you're crazy. You've not been watching the same show. But let's start covering people that we think are also top tier in the 7 deadly sins, because it's not just Merlin's great and all, but there's other members that are completely amazing. So who else do you think we should talk about in the top half?
Well, as far as strength goes, as far as combat strength. In battle, Meliodas, he rocks. He stomps. Escanor, who I would place as second strongest of the sins. So my order in terms of strength would go Meliodas, Escanor, and then Merlin.
Ooh. Wait a minute, Rocko, I thought we were boys here. What's going on? Wait a minute.
See,
you have Wait, hold on. No, we're not gonna disrespect Merlin right like that. You put Escanor over Merlin in terms of combat?
Yeah,
absolutely not.
There's a reason though. There's a reason.
What's the reason?
Because when he attains the powers of the One, he's basically unstoppable, and I think he's possibly the only one that could have taken out Meliodas in that form he was in.
We're speaking about this, but we're talking about him during what time? Only when the sun is out. When the sun is out, Escanor is a complete beast, but all Merlin has to do is wait until there's no more sun, because you know why? Escanor, in order to get inspired about having thinking of a sun while it's nighttime, he has to think about who? He has to think about Merlin.
Yes.
Merlin is the one that basically gave him his false sense of a sun to kind of tap into his power at nighttime. I do love Escanor. He obviously is a complete beast. He made Esterosa look like trash. Like, he made him bow down to his knees. That is incredible. But when we're also talking about that, look how easily Gowther was able to, take him out. He was able to stop him pretty much. It looked a little scary that it was so easy. And again, it was nighttime. But for Escanor, you can make a case about his power, the one, surpassing Meliodas for sure. But for Merlin, I feel like Merlin is just too great. Her infinite power is just too massive right now for him to be over. He is top tier though, so I'll give you that.
Well, see, now here's the thing. There's the whole combat ability. There's the whole power level, I guess, because they introduced that in the series for some reason. I don't understand why, but they started giving numbers to their power levels. I don't get why. But so Escanor, I'm talking in terms of like they're like if you pit every single member of the 7 Deadly Sins against each other,
right,
then Merlin will most likely stomp all of them. But I'm talking about in terms of their ability to fight against other people, other armies.
Okay.
So I feel like Escanor would be more useful in a fight against other people, while Merlin would be better off more like strategizing, shooting firebolts or whatever she does from the back.
Right.
Meliodas is just too broken.
We're talking about somebody that uses clones. We're talking about somebody that was fighting all 10 commandments by himself. By himself. This is crazy right now. Nobody else was really hanging in there but him. We're talking about the same Meliodas that literally was revered for being the top member of the 10 commandments at one point in time. He is a complete beast. His full counter is ridiculous.
His full counter is broken. Right? You ever play Smash and you play as Marth or Ike and you just sit there hitting down B?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's him.
Stay his resume, man. Stay his resume. He is also very, very elite. We want to see more from Meliodas. I do think he has a downfall, which is why I don't put him over Merlin, and that is because his connection with, Liz and Elizabeth, that whole thing, I think his emotions kind of sully his performance as being the captain. And it's something that the Demon King also knows, which is why, when Meliodas actually, died, every time he dies, he put a curse on him where he's revived, but his emotions die down even more. And, he needs to make sure his emotions are intact before he really assumes the role as being the supreme captain of the 7 Deadly Sins. Because right now, Merlin's running the show. I don't care what anybody says.
Merlin is
the captain. She's everything. She's the
mom.
Yeah. That's the best way to put it. She is the mom. But do you think anyone else is high tier, or you think that's it? You think that's the only people that deserve to be there?
Well, in terms of high tier, yes, those three are the only ones that are high tier.
Oof.
But I would like to mention I love King's weapon. Shastiful is the coolest weapon I've seen in most things.
Oh my! King is very nice.
He's also a very nice person. Him and Diane, like as people, I would put them at the top.
Oh my god!
Like if I were to get to know them as people, and I would like King and Diane the most.
Well, all right, well, tread carefully now. Hold on, Rocko, because we're talking about high tier, and I know you did not just put Diane in there. I know you did not just mention
as a person.
Oh, as a person, okay, maybe, okay. But with King now, King's also not high tier, and there's a reason why I wouldn't put him in there, and that's because there's somebody that's actually named Gowther. And he deserves to be in there. Gowther definitely deserves to be there. And the reason why is that we're basically mentioning somebody that was also a former member of the 10 Commandments as well. Yeah. And his connection to the 10 Commandments was enough to scare, many people when they found out about this. And this is a very interesting thing because it gives you the impression that his invasion ability allows him to tamper with memories. He's been tampering with memories the whole time. I mean, think about Diane. Diane's memories were getting tampered the entire single. She lost her memory. How many times she lost her memory? Like
at least 3-4.
At least 3-4 times. Come on, man. Like this is very scary, and it leads me to believe this is all just speculation. But
like a Three Stooges episode.
Yeah, maybe he has been tampering with members of the 7 Deadly Sins memory the entire time. That they forgot that he was a 10 Commandment at one point in time. No one knows. He doesn't even remember himself. He probably tampered his own self. Who knows? At this point,
we're treating dangerous territory here. I didn't want to bring up Gowther because I have read ahead in the manga,
Oh.
and there's a lot of stuff that I did not want to bring up.
Okay.
So that's why I didn't mention it.
Yeah.
So there's all that.
We're only dealing with the anime watches right now, but definitely, I'm excited to see that. Whatever you're talking about right now, I'm also very, very excited to see that. Damn, that makes it more interesting. See, this is why Gowther's top tier. This is why Gowther's top tier, man.
His ability is broken. Just the ability. When you find out what he's done, you will. He will reach like probably second or third.
Oh, we're putting him up there. Yeah, second or third. So wait, we're talking about Escanor tier.
Like just his ability to change memories, and control people.
Yeah, rewrite
puts him at that top. Like in a fight, Escanor would wash him. Bond would probably wash him. But we'll get to that later.
All right. We'll wrap this up right now because there's certain things I gotta get into. But hear me out. We both have Merlin, right? You guys should also have Merlin. But if you don't, let us know why in the comment section down below. Let us know why you guys are crazy because you need to have Merlin as the best member. There's no other way. And with that, we're signing out.